Buzz's retirement garage, technology versus us old people. Who's gonna win? I got a bad feeling about this. I was just reading uh, about the Sam's Club that's gonna do scan and go totally, and they're gonna take out every cashier in the store. I think it's gonna be a trial in somewhere in Texas, I believe. And it got me to thinking, because they already do it in my local Sam's Club, although they still have cashiers. They have been using the scan and go for some time now, and I actually use it. So I scan all my stuff. It pays right on the phone, and then I go through. I guess there's like a up above your head. There's some kind of optical sensor that checks whether you have scanned everything in your cart. How it does it, I don't know. I don't know the technology. It's just amazing to me. The people are still at the door checking you out, but once you do the scan and go and it hits that sensor, they just give you the nod and say you're good to go. So I think that's very interesting. And how does that technology play into people who are, getting retired now into their 60s, 70 years old, that magic age between 62 and 70 when the majority of people retire. We more than likely we grew up with dial-up internet. We were of course alive before the internet. So all this technology as it grows and progresses it's something new to a lot of people, but it's especially new to us because we didn't grow up with it. So we kind of hunt and peck as we go, but there's nothing wrong with it. But I've had a couple instances just in the past week and a half, 2 weeks, that I thought were kind of interesting. So one was I switched over from my landline to UMA, and I transferred over my landline. Well, everything seemed to be working and everything's great. Um, my phone number appears on the phone and all this stuff, but my wife called me today and it was from the UMA number that they originally assigned to you. So even though everything's been transferred and everything looks good, the outgoing call is still under a different 427 something number that was set up originally. So I have no idea how to change that. I'm going to have to call their customer service and try to figure that out. I just had no clue. Um, Something else that bit me technology-wise was I had to get a CAT scan today for a reason, and I went through all the from UH hospitals. I went through and my medical mutual insurance. You pop in CAT scan for the neck, and you da 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 da, and you put in this information, and it tells you how much it's going to cost at various places. So this local place where I usually go down the street was $427 because my insurance, I have Obamacare ACA plan, and the deductible is $8,500. Total out of pocket's $9,450. So I didn't really want to do that, but I figured my health is a little more important than a few $100, right? So it was $427 at this one local hospital. This other hospital where I got my blood at, where my doctor recommended, didn't show up, even though they're a UH hospital. So when I went there today, the lady says, it's $626. And I'm like, it's 3 miles from the other place. So one's 427, one's 626. But when I looked on the app, it didn't show it. And I should have called. It's my fault. I should have definitely called and checked it out. But I didn't, and now I'm gonna end up. I almost canceled it because a couple $100 is a couple $100, but I ended up getting it done. And then here's something else. A simple email. A simple email. I have my nopurplecar@gmail.com. I think that's working okay. Everything's fine. I tried to set up a Yahoo account. There's a reason for it, but I had to set up a Yahoo account for my Buzz's retirement garage. So I've set it up. Everything looks good. And this is how it comes up. So yeah, there's a little bit of a shadow there, but so brgarage@yahoo.com is the email. But when I send it, this is, you see underneath there, that's how it appears once I send it. And I have no clue why that is. So if you guys are Yahoo experts, let me know. I've gone into settings, I've gone into anywhere I could figure it out, short of canceling the whole account, and I cannot figure out where it's drawing the that information from. So here's a simple email I can't do. I'm 64, I'm not 74, 84, 94, 104. I should be able to do this, and I can't. So technology is really very interesting. And you know, now what they talk about the AI and the deep fakes and all the different things, you know, we as retirees have to be careful. I'm sure many of you are careful, but there are, you know, so many ways to be taken advantage of, to be given misinformation. It's just, you know, especially with the pictures, you know, there was a picture just going around the other day that everyone said, oh, look at this little kid holding the dog and all this other stuff. And they said it was AI generated. And it's like, you don't know anymore what's true and what's fiction. So it's really interesting. So we need to be on our guard, but it's just frustrating how sometimes things work out for us. And we got to stay on the cutting edge of this technology, I guess. And I don't have a 14-year-old here to help me. So usually they're pretty smart about all this stuff. So, but yeah, the technology is just amazing, and I hope we can keep up with it. But I've had a couple instances now where I'm not keeping up with it. So anyway, just my message for today is be careful what you do. Think twice about how you're doing it, and good luck to all of us. Plus, Retirement Garage. Take care.